It's been 2 years since I last shared a video. 2 years since I invited you into the rhythms of our home and my life as a homemaker. And in those 2 years, so much has changed. Our farm business has expanded and stretched us in new ways. Our children have grown, and we now have one even standing on the threshold of adulthood. We've removed all televisions, we've strengthened our homeschool routines, and our household tasks now rise and fall with a steadier rhythm. Some days are loud, consistent, and predictably loud. And then there are also days that we have pockets of peace that are expected, honored, and protected. This is the life we are building. This is the home we are shaping. And this is the homemaking I want to share with you now. This is the heart behind my return. Not to show perfection, not to offer polished routines or aesthetic moments, but to display the beauty of a life ordered around Christ. A life that reflects wholesome biblical teaching in the daily stewardships of home, family, and the land God has entrusted us. In this clip, you see me on the porch transitioning our boys' clothes from summer to winter. Folding, sorting, and deciding what stays and what goes. This is a quiet act of stewardship that marks the passage of time. This is the type of moment where I feel the Lord reminding me that homemaking is seasonal work, especially around this time where you see me here talking with my husband because he's weatherizing the house on the outside. He shares with me a lot of details and always asks for my input, which I'm so grateful for. Things are always shifting in our home, especially living in an older home. Things are always having to be renewed or reestablished or restored. But I'm grateful because they also require fresh perspectives and a patient spirit. Things that you really can't buy, that you cultivate over time. It's amazing to know how our children have grown. Our home has also matured with them. Old routines have faded, new ones have blossomed, and somewhere in the midst of it all, the Lord has been gently shaping me. Here you'll see me cooking lunch while my toddler beside me is practicing his little chopping skills. My boys are very rambunctious and they love to walk around the house without shirts. And I honestly don't feel bothered by it, and I don't feel others should be feeling bothered by it as well. This is one of my favorite parts of homemaking right now, inviting my children into my work. Now, while it does create a lot of slowness and it does allow a lot of patience, letting them learn through touch and taste and rhythm has been a tremendous help. The kitchen has become one of our greatest classrooms, a place where discipleship really feels natural and joyful. I also love hearing the hard work sounds that they make and really experiencing even some natural consequences. Like, don't touch a stove when it's hot. And of course they want to touch it. And they find out you don't touch a stove when it's hot. These are lessons I feel like shape them in their thoughts. They also learn how to ask for what they need instead of relying on me to assume what they need. I love that. Another moment of our everyday life is homeschool. We have two older teens who do a mixture of online work and book work. And it's really refreshing to watch them just go about their day knowing that they have a routine and taking care of it on their own. But besides that, something that you'll find in our house is quietness. And we love ambiance, so we have lamps going and we'll have fires going. And this type of thing, I feel, really shapes their minds and imaginations. They're treasures that I hold close. And as the oldest grow up and as the younger ones grow into their spaces that the brothers once filled, I'm reminded every day that time really is a gift. And these small acts of presence are honestly seeds that will grow far beyond our walls. As I shared, we have removed televisions. TVs are completely gone. And our home has a different sound now. It's quieter. It's creative. It has a slower pace. It resembles a kind of sacred stillness tucked between the expected moments of noise and laughter. Peace has become my faithful friend. And in this clip, I am placing roses in our bathroom. This is one of the practices that I have come to love the most. A small gesture, a simple touch, and a reminder that beauty belongs in my everyday spaces. Not only the ones guests get to see or the ones we photograph. Homemaking isn't just about order and routine. It's also about creating softness, hospitality, and delight. Through all of these changes, one thing I'm grateful for and deeply grateful for is the margin I've been able to keep. Margin that has protected me from overwhelm, overstimulation, and from running on empty. Margin that has allowed me to serve my home with joy instead of strain. As I return to creating content, this scripture keeps calling me back. As for you, Titus, promote the kind of living that reflects wholesome teaching. This is the heartbeat of this new season, to display the beauty of homemaking, not in perfection, but in faithfulness, not in grand gestures, but in quiet, unseen moments that shape a family. A homemaker who reflects Christ in the way she loves her home, a mother who guides gently and intentionally, a woman who chooses peace, a keeper of the home who understands that every simple act can be worship. Thank you for being here as I return. Thank you for stepping back into this journey with me. My hope is that this space becomes a place of encouragement where you're reminded that the work you do matters. Welcome back to the heart of this home, and welcome back to the beauty of homemaking.